Okay, I used the install.sh here to install all these programs. Now all these programs are installed into my computer, but I also need to use this install2.sh to install some more programs. I pressed Ctrl and L to clear my terminal window. We will talk about those. We will talk about these details in our lectures, but I'm just giving first introduction. Then we can check that install2.sh file to see what we will install. Now we need to install this PIP file, a PIP program in Python 3, and using this PIP program we will install this MPI4Py program. Why do we do that? Let me show you Python 3. When we write Python 3 and enter, now we can use Python version 3.8.10 here. It might be different in your computer. It doesn't that much matter, but it must start with 3. Now when I write here import Phoenix, which we have already installed, I may get an error about this MPI4Py here, value error MPI4Py. Because of this reason, I'm pressing Ctrl D to exit from Python and Ctrl L to clear, and cat install2.sh. Because of this reason, because I got MPI4Py error in Phoenix, we need to install it now. To do that, we need to run that install2.sh file as we did in the install.sh file. Sudo /install2.sh. Enter your password. I now entered my password, but nothing is written here. When you enter your password, nothing will be shown here, but you entered it. If you enter it wrong, for example, I press one more time. If you enter it wrong, it will tell you, sorry, try again. Then you can enter your password correctly, and then you can wait for installing these PIP and MPI4Py files. This chsh command will be run after this installation completed. Now this one is my screen recorder, so it's not about your installation. I'm just recording my screen using this program. You don't need to take care about it. Now after installing this one, let me open another tab here by clicking I cannot do that. Okay, Control T doesn't open, Alt T doesn't open. Okay, because my own computer settings are different than this one. Anyway, I will right click on here and I will click new window to open another terminal. Now when you open your terminal, you will not see your terminal view like this, but you will see like this one. Now here, if you list, you will see that you have, for example, desktop folder or downloads folder. To go there, to go one of these folders, you can use the cd command. You can press D and you can press tab. But here in bash, which is a terminal program here, default in Ubuntu, in bash, you cannot go to a directory by pressing tab because there is no directory starting with small d. You should write a capital D and press tab to go to see the directory starting with a capital D, but you should press tab 2 times to see the directories. But you cannot again choose one of those with tab. Only you can write E and then press tab, then it will fill the desktop. Because we will use terminal to go to the directories on our computer always, we will use this cd command a lot. So this kind of things, this kind of small settings are quite important for us. Now I press Ctrl C, Ctrl L to clean, and cat install2.sh. Now our MPI 4PI installed successfully. I will come back here later. Now what did we do? We did install the pip3, and we did install MPI 4PI using pip3, and there is one more command here. On your computer, please select this command, right click on it and copy. Later type ZSH and press enter. You will see your username here, you will see your computer name here, and you will see the directory you are in here. This tilde means you are working on your home directory. If you go to the desktop directory, for example, here, you will see desktop here. Okay, if you just type cd and press enter, you will go back to your home directory. We will talk about these later again. This is the time, 12:52 now, öğleden sonra, which means afternoon. Now you are now using ZSH, Z shell, instead of bash. Okay, and this Z shell allows us to use this terminal easier. But to make that Z shell our default, we need to use this command. Okay, what did we do? We just selected it and copy it. You can right click and click on paste and press enter. It will ask your password, enter your password and press enter. Now when you close your terminal here, close this one here, and if you open a terminal by pressing Windows key and type terminal, it will open directly in Z shell format. Now from here you will not see the bash, but if you need it later, for example, you can just type bash and press enter. Now this is the bash format. Okay, if you do exit, it will go back to the Z shell format. What do we do with Z shell? For example, list here, type cd and press small d. When you press tab, it will make it capital D automatically, and when you press tab once more, it will show you the folders starting with capital D. When you press one more, it will type desktop, one more tab documents, one more tab downloads, one more tab desktop. For example, if you want to go to documents, you can just press enter and enter again. Now you are in the documents folder on your computer. Here we have finished our terminal setting installation using the install.sh and install2.sh and this terminal setting link files. If you go to this terminal setting link one file folder, if you type ls, you will not see anything because all the files are hidden here. But if you type ls -la, it will show you. Okay, we moved them to home directory ls.la. These Z shell env, Z shell folders, Z history, vim rc, vim info, and this screen rc files are moved from this terminal setting link folder. They were in that folder, but they are now in our home directory. Z shell uses this one, and this one to make the terminal view like this, and like it uses some settings information. You can check them later when you learn how to use Vim. Now as you would remember, we have just downloaded pip and MPI4 PI to make the Phoenix installation usable in our computer, what did we do before? We just typed import Phoenix and we got MPI4Py error, but we installed the MPI4Py later. So when we write import Phoenix, we shouldn't have got any error. Maybe import Dolphin. Okay, when we import Dolphin, we don't get an error. Import UFL. Dolphin and UFL are parts of Phoenix. We don't get any error when we write Dolphin and UFL. So it means we have already installed MPI4Py successfully. Now, if we type sudo reboot, we will also be able to import Phoenix into our Python 3 as a module. So from now, we will start learning how to make computer programming. Reboot your computer and I will continue with the next video.